Hi, hi, hi. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. I woke up top the mountain like a dragon. I was feeling real high. Feeling like I'm off the alcohol. I know I'm feeling tipsy. I'm a fucking bitch. It's just empty. I'm a little bit of cool. I'm gonna cut up in a dream for the cool. I'm gonna pull up with the rook. Shh, quiet. And he goes shoot you. But a rock and a bullet get hot, hot. I was thinking on a motherfucking black. I was thinking on a box selling crack. You want to follow me? You want to believe in me? You want to chase your dreams? You want to go to the sky? I know you're feeling high. I'm so damn amazing. You thought I was fucking blazing. Shh, ha 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 ha. I'm walking up, bitch. I'm a dragon. My pants tagging. I feel like Haitian Bin Laden, but I'm in Latin. I might ride on my fucking carpet. Shh, shh, shh. This shit is retarded. You know that I started. Shh, quiet. Haiti, you have to believe in your dreams, wise one. You are the chosen one. You are the champ, wise one. Do you hear me? Everyone will feel you. I want to swallow the kids. I'm Mike Tyson.
Just in case you were wondering, yes, this nigga just said, I want to swallow the kids.
Everyone will feel you. I want to swallow the kids. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm all over the place. All over the room. Not on your bitch. All over the room. Pop the helium balloons. I back up top the mountain like a dragon. I was feeling real high. Slide. That's all that you get. One day, I'ma have a rich bitch. Hey, man, she get crib dick. Got about a second like a rib stick. Shit. I'm on fire. I don't need to rap no more. I can use my ad libs. Watch this. Follow me. Follow me. Swallow me. Damn.
All right. Well, it's definitely the most unique freestyle experience we've ever had.
Caution. I repeat, caution. For the next 10 minutes, you will be taken inside the mind of today's rappers. This is the Stupid Rappers Show. Hosted by AYO CONSACO.
Dog, we gonna talk about this shit. Welcome back to the Stupid Rapper Show. I'm AYO CONSACO, fearless leader, and my name is AYO CONSACO. For you writers out there, AYO space CONSACO. Did I do that? No, I think he did that. This Stupid Rapper Show, dog. I'm the leader of I'm the fearless leader of AYO Nation and the Me and Two movement. And this is the Stupid Rapper Show, as you can see by the sign I got from Big Lots a couple months ago. As you saw in the intro and shit like that, we talking about Haiti Babii, the most retarded nigga in the game right now. And what I'm having fun looking at is how all of these you know what? I can't even really say that though, dog, because honestly, when he gets on a beat, I can't lie, it sounds way better than that freestyle. It sounds, I'm comparing it to that, you know what I'm saying? His music sounds way better. It's still trash, but it's something, you know, he riding the beat, and that's all people require nowadays. That's the only qualification that you need to have. You don't even have to have that. Shout out to G Herbo. But I just find it, listening, just watching the game, look at all these platforms that are allowing him to come on the platform and they speak to him. But you know, I guess you don't want the interview to be fucked up, so you can't just lead out with, man, you trash as fuck. What's up with that freestyle? Or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I like, what would you say? But this nigga's retarded. Obviously, he's the reason why rap is fucked up. But he's showing that none of that shit matters. He got song with Filthy Rich. I'm just like 6ix9ine. I'm doubting that any rapper would turn down a feature with him because of how trashy he is. I don't believe he's a real street nigga. I think he's a child being put in this position the same way NLE Chopper is, the same way not Mark really live like that. But let's see what this nigga talk like. After hearing that bullshit that he that freestyle, I want to hear what this nigga mind is like.
The No Vultures podcast, man. The love.
See, he's a hooper. He a hooper, just like NLE Chopper. Niggas is hooping, niggas
up, man.
My here's the first thing I seen with black people.
Right. Man, I'm glad you started right there because
Okay, so he's not following the 3 S's. I'm gonna start a little series called Rapper Tips or some shit like that. Why I just 30-second clips. Why I just tell rappers like what not to do and shit like that. And that shit right there is definitely a no-no. Being under the influence of any fucking anything during time of business is a fucking no-no. Don't do that. Because motherfuckers live by these interviews. All these motherfuckers are looking for is a headline. Fucking Haiti Babii trash rapper says he likes boys. They'll mix your words up because you high and drunk.
Usually we do the traditional shit and ask you where you grew up, how you grew up, where you from, and all that, right? But since you said that, I just want to touch on that because in my short research, checking you out, I see that you a very, very conscious young dude. Like, you conscious of what you say, you conscious of who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all show is called No Vultures. A podcast for the culture. Y'all, some motherfuckers just make up names. Alright, Big Facts Podcast. But and then you got the BET star, so we know that you with the bullshit. Know that y'all ain't talking about shit. This supposed to be a podcast for the culture. Well, everyone in the culture is talking about how fucking trash this dude is. So how in the fuck do you lead out with this motherfucker being conscious? How the fuck is he conscious?
Which is
smoking weed in a fucking,
which is rare. You know what I'm saying? And like, where did that come from? Did that come from your upbringing?
And all the nigga talks about is killing niggas.
What?
I would like to say, partly like I had that niche always, but you know, early on they'll tell you got ADHD or you this,
right.
When I started realizing that was my advantage in life. And I just my brain worked faster than yours, and I learned how to manipulate that into my advantage and work with it.
Yeah.
Come home with myself.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, I'm peeping shit.
Right.
I'm looking at the obvious.
Right.
I mean, everything I do, I think outside the box. I don't care what it is. And I practice on females at a young age. So that was my practice. Being a player, not pimping.
Right. Being a player.
Hands on one, but just trying to be a player.
You're saying what you could say to get to them, and you said, you know, words matter.
All I did. That's all I did.
I ain't even got to ask you if you got no success, because the way you talking, bro, they was with it. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Young man, right? You what, age 20, 21?
21.
So let's go back to the traditional shit now. Was you born in Oakland?
I was born in Oakland.
Born in Oakland, and you moved to Stockton when?
Very like 2 or 3.
2 or 3 years old. And was it family there, or was it pretty much like everybody else, like, you know, trying to get away from Oakland? Like as far as your family?
My family was heavily in Oakland.
Okay.
I assume this is an assumption.
Okay.
The dope era when that hit.
Right.
So my family migrated to Stockton. A couple other families from not just Oakland, from the Bay Area, just migrated to Stockton.
A lot of people.
That's what populated like that in Stockton. Like Stockton populated a lot of Bay Area folks. So that's when you get this flavor.
Right.
So I mean, soon you got this Bay Area swag.
Right.
But it's something about you. You from Stockton. I was born in the Bay. My folks from the Bay.
Yeah.
But once I realized that, that's when I started rapping more.
Right.
You know, I took it to a serious level. Okay, I'm not just rapping. I'm really saying stuff.
Right. And
What the fuck? Hey, look. Hey, look, man. All right, we talking about where you from. That's when you came from Oakland when you were 3 years old, and you moved to Stockton. Dog, what the fuck does that have? I can't lie. They kind of do me. Fuck that though. What the fuck does that have to do with rapping, dog? That's when I started rapping harder. Cause I'm not just rapping. I'm actually saying something. What the fuck are you talking about? And this is what this shit is. I do this shit for my fucking artists. I want y'all to pay attention to how in the fuck they put these little motherfuckers in front of the camera and just act like everything they say is just so fucking philosophical. But you can take your 32-year-old ass up there and actually be saying something, and motherfuckers they'll berate you and everything. All these niggas will be talking. Right now, it's just one nigga talking because everybody else is all standing. Nah, nigga, if the fuck, but you know, that's kind of a good thing because if the nigga was actually saying something, everybody can get in on the conversation. But at this point in time, this is just business. And I can't really bash these niggas, the no vulture niggas, because it's like, y'all just doing this shit to goddamn get y'all platform off the ground. So I really can't really bash y'all like that too heavily. Like, but this is what the game has come to, man. You gotta cater to these retarded niggas and shit like that because this is what the kids are looking at this shit, and I want the kids to look at this because I want the kids to be on a higher consciousness. But in order to get the kids to look at me, I have to get something that the kids are already looking at over here by me. That's probably confusing as fuck to a person who's not in the entertainment industry, not trying to do anything and shit like that. But this is the everyday struggle of motherfuckers trying to gain a following. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a bitch, you know what I'm saying? A hoe can just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna get a surgery, or I can't afford a surgery. I'm gonna work out or whatever like that. And then even with that, a hoe can't even, you really can't even work out that heavy because nobody wants to. Niggas do want to see a hoe with a nice, like, you know, them workout hoes that be having that, like, extra flat stomach, but you know that ass is tight. It's a tight ass, and it's not no, you know what I'm saying? Nigga don't want no strong ass and shit like that with muscles in it. Nigga want a fat ass, like fat, like loose, like that shit jiggle when you walk type shit, like a nigga trying to, you know what I'm saying? So, that's crazy, but that's totally off subject.
I always like to get this shit straight too because we be so territorial with these places where we from, and we be so you know, we be so protective of where we from, right? And we hold on to that. But I'm glad you said that because like
these old ass niggas ain't got no motherfucking business, man. That's crazy.
You know that your family was cultured. You know, from the beginning, and I always like to relate it to the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Coming from here, there's a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, of course, spread out, migrated amongst, you know what I'm saying? So it almost give you a sense of pride. You like, you know what I'm saying? Because early on, Stockton was bland. We all know that almost everybody was a migrant. You know what I'm saying? To the valley parts, because all our folks from the south and shit came to these ports. They was trying to get work, railroad tracks, whatever. You know what I mean? Ports. So how was it growing up in Stockton, North Side, right? Yeah. Okay. How was that?
Growing up in Stockton, first off, it was, you know, gang affiliate off the rip. It's the valley, so
Crips and Bloods?
Crips and Bloods.
Yeah. Right in Stockton.
Hispanic politics, but I don't really call it Hispanic politics because California is Mexico anyway. So that's their territory anyway.
I always say
something in their home.
You're right. So absolutely.
I hate a loud, wrong nigga. And I hate even more the motherfucker who won't say you wrong. Like, dog, I feel you. I feel. Maybe he's baiting him up to get to a bigger point. So I'm just going to let him ride on this shit. But, dog, Don't say that bull, my nigga. Everything on the planet is ours. The melanated black man is ours. We're not coming to nobody fucking home. How the fuck is he conscious?
Me growing up in an environment like that, I look at myself as a wolf.
Okay.
I look at an alpha wolf.
Okay.
I always knew, I mean, streets is cool, but I only did that to test myself, test my ability to survive the fittest.
Right.
That's why I don't believe, that's why a lot of stuff I just disagree with. That's just like, we supposed to be like this. It's need, we're animals. We're supposed to be like this.
Right.
We survive the fittest. We need to, you know, sometimes stuff need to happen. People, but I never wanted to put that onto people, put my mindset on the people, because I didn't know how.
Right.
It was gonna take it, like you're trying to be too conscious, too deep.
Yeah.
So I just sit back and I just write.
I like how you think outside the box, man.
I sit, dog. Is anybody not catching on the contradiction? I hate a fake geek nigga. The fuck are you talking about, my nigga? All the fuck you do is freestyle about killing niggas. Man, fuck.
And just listening to you talk, that shit shows up in your personality, because what I was saying earlier, some shit you can't teach. You know what I'm saying? And you can't buy.
But it seems like it started as a youngster though.
Yeah.
It don't seem like nothing over the last couple of years. It seems like,
cause what?
I'm done. Dog, no vultures. I can't, it's too much dick riding. I'm gonna be honest with you, my nigga. Too much dick riding. Let's see if we can't find another interview, because it's too much dick riding in here. I'm gonna try to fast.
What you saying?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You damn sure right, bro. It look, oh yeah, you been, oh shit, yeah. Yep. Like, dog, this is what dicks up. This is what, when niggas say dick riding and shit like that, this is what they talking about. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Like,
essence too is the same thing as far as like, you know, the difference between us and an actual, what we call an animal, is the make the
rap in the old time.
Yeah.
But with me growing up in the Stockton environment, I didn't look at none of this stuff like that. I looked at, this is my first test. If I can make it out this shit,
wow.
I'm gonna make it out. I'm gonna be the smartest. I wanna know everything, and I'm not gonna learn everything in my lifetime. But if I set it as a goal, that's a high ass goal. If I put in 1,000 hours or something, it's gonna pay off.
Absolutely.
So I knew, I was like, oh, y'all wanna play street? Okay, when I step in this element, I'm gonna adapt. I'm gonna be intelligent. I'm gonna move quick, wise. You feel me? Like Malcolm X.
Right.
Instead of me portraying to be Malcolm X, why not just be me?
And you knew this early on.
Yeah.
And that's crazy, because I read a.
you knew you wanted to be Malcolm X early on. And instead of having music like J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar, you, hey, yeah. I can rap with just my ad lib. This is the, hold on.
And I wish I knew the author's name. I read a book, and it was basically the.
Hey.
Through the AAU system and all that.
I went through the AAU system, but hooping really balanced me out, my manhood.
Okay.
So people will be like, how you so advanced so early? Because I hoop, and I went through a lot of failure with that. So instead of doing failure in the streets, I failed in that. So I excelled at a high level. A lot of points dunked on a lot of people. My failure was my attitude, coach, and uncoachable. Grades. And going through failure with that. Why would I want to fail in the music business? So I knew, I was like, no, I'm looking at my head, this I'm going. I already failed with that. Like, that was, and I put this, and I was like, okay, when I step into the music, I'm not going to do no plan B, plan C, because that's what I did with basketball. I'm making hoop, I'm going to be a coach. If I'm making a coach, I'm going to be a ref. If I'm making a ref, I'm gonna coach the keys. Coach, you feel me? On and on. Because I'm not pushing at the first goal. Become go to the NBA.
That's important for us to know as a people on some black excellence shit too. That these industries require a lot of jobs and a lot of different people to get shit done. Like we smoking backwoods. That's a product. It takes a lot of people to get that shit together.
A lot of people don't let them know they can get faithful.
Yeah. And then something else you said, like, you know, basketball kind of prepared you for that shit, right? It kind of reminded me of the whole concept of what 2 Chainz got going on right now. The rapper Go to the League. Like on one of them verses, he talked about how the coach telling him to line the elbow up to, you know, get his feet right. Now, he put that in his verse, and he's saying, I probably learned more from him than I did from my own kin. You know what I'm saying? So just taking the lessons out of everything, man, I can respect that shit. Like, I like that, man. Like, you know, and I can tell that you really appreciated everything coming up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so, and I got to ask you this, too, about AAU. Overall, because I just ask people this, because I grew up through that same shit, same system, brothers going through that shit. How do you feel about the AAU? Do you feel like it's because people got their complaints and all that, but how do you feel like about that youth basketball, AAU in particular, overall?
What I want to tell instead of the players, I want to tell the parents, y'all obviously know it's a money grab.
Okay.
Right? So be the one that's making the money. Make your kid rich. Put your kid on the ball. Number one to do, you know, go to the NBA.
And see, that's what I've been telling my, because my little brother, of course, being around here, right, we ain't never got 7-footers naturally. Like Ivan Rabb, he made it to the league recently, but we don't just got 7-footers. So niggas 6'5" and up, you playing center, you playing the big.
So with exposure.
Yeah, right. So a lot of them dudes that had sons that was guards would grab my brother, like, we paying this shit all the way through. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip. But the point was to get their son in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, so exactly what you're saying is what I peeped. That's why I wanted to ask him that, because I knew kind of what he was going to say. You know what I'm saying? AAU. They been
in the
AAU, I was like my freshman year. But what a lot of players don't understand, when I be telling players now, I'm like, y'all playing all day, y'all hooping all day, y'all from Cali, y'all got the skills. But every time I step outside, y'all wonder why y'all not athletic enough. Y'all not gonna end up like that, because that's predominantly brothers. Here, y'all all mixed, y'all nuts, face to face. What you do is study the game and just hit the weight room. Hit the weights at early age. If you hit weights in middle school, you're gonna be Zion. Hit the damn weights. Go through pain. If you don't want to go through no pain, don't step in no game in life. Give up now.
Period, man.
It's about the fittest. It's about the fittest.
Yeah.
I'm a wolf. Once you get weak in my little, I don't care what you want, I'm taking you out.
Right.
You weak.
Right, man. You hear this? Man, you hear him though? Haiti Babii, man.
Somebody gonna make, mark my words, somebody gonna make that nigga eat them words. You weak, I'm gonna take you out. You heard the nigga say it. Man, come on.
The man, he's in the studio right now, the superstar, Haiti Babii. What up, bruh?
Sly.
What up? He's in here, man. North Stockton.
Stand up.
Come on, man.
Stand up.
How excited are you right now?
I'm juiced. You know what I'm saying?
It's good right now for you, bro. Everybody's talking about you. Northern California is like on your back right now.
Yeah.
It seems like it from my perspective.
Yeah, it feel good. You know what I'm saying? Really coming from nothing. So I'm just, you know, a lot of people can't say that they city mess with them. I can say my city mess with me tough.
Yeah, and this city never really has gotten behind somebody like that. I feel like they've gotten behind you in a sense. And you correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm from Modesto. So you got to tell me if I'm wrong. In Stockton, it seems like you're one of the first ones for, you know, all sides of Stockton even. You know what I mean? Politics aside, it seems like a lot of people are embracing you all over the city, man. It's great.
Yeah. It's all love with me.
Yeah.
That's a big reason.
Yeah. What high school did you go to, man?
I went to McNair, and I graduated from Chavez. On the north side.
Okay, so you jumped around a little bit.
Yeah.
You little troublemaker, man. You got kicked out of school. What's wrong with you? Come on.
No.
I knew you were playing ball too, right?
Yeah, I was playing hoop.
Yeah.
I was pretty good.
Who had a better team? Was it McNair or was Chavez the better team?
Oh, I'm gonna say it.
Come on, man. Come on. What about...
This is a hype. This is a kid, man. Just like NLE Chopper. This is a child. This is not no street nigga. Keep an eye on this nigga, y'all. Keep an eye on him.